Hello everyone and welcome back to a Rise of Kingdom video. This is your boy Legend Ronnie, and today we have leaks about the new infantry commanders that will hit in our game probably soon, in the next couple of weeks, the next couple of days, who knows. These are not official leaks, just to put it out there. This come from Kingdom 1093. Apparently, as it says over there, it also shares their Discord, so props to them for providing us with this picture, which seems to be legit. So again, you have to take these two pictures with a grain of salt because they are not official leaks. Now going forward, for me this looks pretty legit leaks, because I mean they really look like RoK commanders to be honest. Now they look pretty OP, so I'm just gonna show you the other one because probably some of you might just care about this couple of things, and I've already went through their skills and I'm a little bit wobbling already, and they seem to be a little bit too good to be true. First of all, this is exactly what I have been predicted on my live streams and on my videos when I was mentioning, or when I was trying to predict the future infantry commanders that will come into RoK. So my prediction was that Flavius, or someone like Flavius, will come to complete Zenobia, exactly like they sent for the archers, right? And will probably going to have for cabs as well in the future. But now Flavius is completing Zenobia, so we are having two OP infantry garrison commanders, and he's astonishing, yo. I'm just breathtaking. And the second commander that I was predicting when I was keep talking on my live streams, on my videos and so on, is that we will get a support infantry commander with AoE. I was saying that he's going to do some buffs for your teammates, and he does shields. I was expecting to be something different. My prediction was anyway totally different, but he does buff with shields our allies, and his expertise says that when target is silenced, the rage is increased by 30%. You don't see it, I cover it over there. And he also does 10% increased kill damage, which makes him perfect for Guan Yu. Now I'm not sure if we are going to replace Alex or we're going to put Alex with someone else, but it really makes him a perfect match for Guan Yu, to put him as a second to Guan Yu. Now my prediction was that we will be replacing Guan Yu, but fortunately I don't think we are replacing Guan Yu, and we might just replace Alex. And I'm really replacing Alex with this guy. I mean, there's no question about it. As nice as the expertise of Alex is, I would rather have Scipio Africanus. Now there is also a dilemma over here, because we already have a Scipio Africanus, right? It says over there on the bottom of the picture, cannot equip the same commander twice. So you cannot put Scipio Africanus with Scipio Africanus. So this is going to be a different Scipio Africanus. This is the Black Legion, I guess. I don't know. There's going to be an explanation. If this is going to be true, if this is real, there's definitely going to be an explanation about it. Because we already have a Scipio Africanus. And this is the hero of Zama. And if you read the description of our current Scipio Africanus, the epic one, it says the same thing, that he is the hero of Zama who defeated Hannibal Barca. If this is just a legendary version of that, I don't know, but he's dope as fuck, so I hope he's gonna stay like that. He's really cool. I like him. I really like him. He's exactly what we wanted. Right, so going on through his first skill, let's start with Scipio Africanus, because honestly I'm more hyped about Scipio Africanus than the other one. So on his primary skill, he deals direct damage up to 3 targets. Obviously, damage is reduced for each additional target, and the damage factor goes up to 2000. Is exactly what Guan Yu does as well. Does 2000 damage up to 3 targets. But this guy, it says that successfully hit targets also suffer up to 30% health reduction for 3 seconds. Now, that's pretty good, because the only 2 other commanders that reduces health, if I'm correct, is Aethelflaed and Gilgamesh. And Aethelflaed does AoE, Gilgamesh is single target. Now this guy is AoE with health reduction. That's pretty good. That's more than good. And he has the support tree. Like if you want to use him primary, and you might want to put Alex as a second to him, then you can do a Guan Yu and Leo, right? If you have Guan Yu and Leo, you could do Scipio Africanus and Alex, or you could put Alex and Scipio Africanus. It's entirely up to you. Maybe the attack tree might be a little bit better. That can also work. There's plenty of combination that you can do with this guy, but I think his match-made pair will be with Guan Yu, maybe with Leonidas, but I don't really think so. I think Guan Yu is gonna be the best way to put him. Something with damage, anyway. CJ, maybe with CJ can also work really good. You never know. But like I said, if you're not doing a lot of infantry marchers, your options are limited. I would work around Leonidas, Guan, Alex to do something pairs like that. I mean, this is like a first opinion. Obviously, when he's going to be released, we're going to know more, test more if this is the real infantry that we are going to get. Going on to his second skill, he gets 40% attack, 15% march speed, and when he's outside the Alliance territory, another 10% march speed. That's pretty good. 25% march speed outside the Alliance territory for infantry. That's solid. Alexander gives 30%, so I suppose that this guy is covering that. Alexander also has, if I'm correct, 30% attack for infantry, or 40%. So this guy covers that as well. Infantry units health, that's very nice, is increased by up to 20% when attacking troops. So this 20% health, you will not see it on the troops buff, you'll only see it on the battle log. So it will activate on the battle log the moment you are attacking. So for example, if you are not attacking something and you are retreating, that 20% health is going to be gone. And also grants each attack a 10% chance of dealing continuous additional damage for 3 seconds, and the damage factor is 500. Now, wow. Now the thing is, if these chances go and he's hitting 3 targets, that does mean is all 3 targets going to get that additional damage factor, or is just the attacking troops? I guess it's just going to be the attacking troops. It's going to be like a single target thing, but still, this is nice. This is an instant damage that you can get out of this guy. It's pretty amazing. Let's go into his 4th skill. While troops are on the map, take skill damage. There is a 50% chance of reducing that damage by up to 30%, and shielding covers up to 3 allied troops for 3 seconds, and the shield is 500. That's a total of 1500 shield. I would say that this skill is just decent. You know, they probably couldn't add something really OP, considering that so far his primary skill is pretty amazing, and then his 3rd skill is incredibly good as well. His 2nd is average, attack on infantry, not pretty happy about it. March speed is good, especially for field fighting. But his 4th skill, I would say that is pretty average, because this effect can trigger once every 8 seconds. So about every 10 seconds, you will get one of those skill damage reduced by 30%. Well, that's okay, you know, but nothing really extraordinary. Especially when you get swarmed, you get a lot of skill damage, and stopping for 1 turn. Still pretty decent skill, definitely helpful. And then his expertise, I know you don't see it, but I already mentioned it, is increasing skill damage dealt by 10%, and when the target is silenced, it gets 30% faster rage, or rage grows 30% faster. For me, for myself, and how I'm using the infantry, it's gonna be second to Guan Yu, and that's gonna be it. I think Alex will go to rest for now. Right, let's go on to the second one, and let's see what Flavius can do. Going on to his 1st skill, he deals direct damage factor that goes up to 2300. He's a garrison, by the way. He's in the mightiest governor. If you haven't noticed, the other one is in the wheel. Up to 2300 damage factor on a single target. That is pretty nice. And the nicest thing about this guy, which is gonna make him to be really OP with Zenobia, is that it has additional damage factor that goes up to 150 for 3 seconds. So it's gonna be Zenobia Flavius. I'm pretty sure people will prefer to have the support tree over the skill tree in a garrison. So I don't think that we will see the skill tree in Garrison, but you never know. If you want to do more damage, it's the skill tree. It's just that infantry don't do so much skill damage. So I still think it's going to be the support tree. It's still going to be Zenobia primary, and then it's going to be Flavius. This additional damage goes only if the target has been reduced by 50% or fewer units. Now, when is a rally happening, when it's a rally situation, we all know that the rally goes under 50% rather fast. Even if the rally is filled, it's about the health bar of the rally leader. You know, this is how these things are being calculated or taken in consideration. So we all know the rally goes down pretty fast, which means that every time this guy is going to do skill is going to be the 2300 and then the 150 every 3 seconds, which is 450. It's going to be a lot of skill damage power. I'm speechless. And then when you go into his second skill, that's 45% stats, 15% attack, 15% defense, and 15% health. So the attack works all the time, and when troops are garrisoned, infantry units defense and health is increased. So the defense and health is only when you're garrisoned, and the attack works at all times. Here comes the third skill to make this guy even more spicy. Increase the troops counterattack damage dealt by 5%, it goes up to 20%. And when troops are garrisoned, so this is differently, which means that the counterattack should work outside the garrison. And when troops are garrisoned, normal attacks inflict debuff on the target that increase the damage they take from infantry by 1% for 50 seconds, stacking up to maximum 10 times. And this effect can trigger every 10 seconds. So that's another 10% damage increase at some point on the target, which is really good. Plus the 20% counterattack damage. My god. Then we have the fourth skill of this guy, which says increase all damage dealt by 10%. And when launching a normal attack against a target inflicted with an additional damage effect, which obviously you get it by the third skill, there is a 100% chance when it's maxed to inflict silence for 2 seconds, and this effect can trigger once every 7 seconds. Now, this is super mega OP. Every 7 seconds, you 100% silence a target for 2 seconds. I mean, this is a really a legit visible counter for Nevsky. This is unreal. It's so OP. So Zenobia and Flavius, one-on-one, is gonna destroy everything. The second thing to take in consideration, Zenobia is single target, Flavius is single target. So their vulnerability will be double rally, triple rally. No way anybody will swarm this garrison. 20% counterattack, Zenobia has normal attack reduction and normal attack increase as well. With all these damages increase and these stats and the stats that Zenobia gives as well, no way anybody will swarm this garrison 100%. Now going on to his expertise, I know you probably don't see it if I'm covering. It says decrease all damage taken by 10%. Now how cool that is. And when using an active skill, there is a 30% chance of inflicting 2 stacks of a debuff on the target, which means that you'll apply those stacks pretty fast. Those 10 stacks to make the target to take 10% all damage from infantry. Each stack increases their damage taken from infantry by 1%, stacking up to 10 times. It's definitely an improvement of the third skill, but also gives a decrease all damage taken by 10%. Pretty OP commanders, that's all I can say. This guy is in the Mightiest Governor. I can't say that you can pair this one with someone else like you can do this guy in YSS. It can probably work, but it's legit a match-made pair for Zenobia. Now the only problem is, or the only thing that we need to find out, is this guy going to be primary or Zenobia is going to be primary? Are we going to have skill talent tree in garrison, or we're still going to have support? And I still think it's going to be support. There's too much flexibility and rage generation in the support tree, while the skill tree is a little bit less. It's just more damage. The support tree is maybe a little bit more defensive, which is exactly what infantry is. Now I hope you like this video, and I want to hear your thoughts and your comments, because boy was I right about the two infantry commanders that we will get. Yo, I was speechless. I was completely speechless when I saw the pictures and I saw that guy is support with AoE, and then this guy is Garrison. I was like, it's unbelievable. I still cannot believe it. Until they're officially released, I rather not believe it. Getting hyped for no reason. Until next time, this is your boy Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.